Hello everyone. Hikikomori is a Japanese term for extreme social withdrawal or social isolation. The psychological effects of prolonged isolation, depression, anxiety, and loss of social skills. Hikikomori is not just a Japanese issue but a growing global concern. See the video.
Yo, America! We're obsessed with connection. It's like we can't go a minute without checking our phones. Instagram, TikTok, Threads, we can't get enough. These platforms are our lifelines, our escape, our entertainment. But there's a whole other phenomenon out there. A growing trend where people aren't just logging off, they're checking out completely. It's more than just a digital detox. We're talking about Hikikomori. It started in Japan, but it's spreading faster than a Drake diss track. This isn't just a phase, it's a lifestyle. Imagine this, young people, mostly men, shutting themselves in their rooms for months, sometimes years. They cut off all real-world interactions. No school, no work, no social life. Just them, four walls, and the internet. Their world becomes a tiny, confined space. Think about that for a second. Choosing to make your world smaller, dimmer. It's a stark contrast to our hyper-connected lives. What does that say about the pressure cooker we're living in? The constant hustle, the never-ending grind? And what happens to these folks when the only connection they have is to a screen? How does it affect their mental health, their future? So, what exactly is Hikikomori? It's a term that originated in Japan to describe a severe form of social withdrawal. It's not just being an introvert or a homebody. It's much more intense and debilitating. We're talking next-level social withdrawal, where individuals isolate themselves for months or even years. These are people who are completely withdrawn from society, avoiding all forms of social interaction. They avoid all social contact, often refusing to even leave their rooms, creating a world within four walls. The symptoms are like a checklist for a mental health crisis. Extreme anxiety, depression, paranoia, irregular sleep patterns, and more. It's like agoraphobia on steroids, fueled by a toxic cocktail of social pressure, economic anxiety, and good old-fashioned family dysfunction. And Japan, man, they're feeling it. The societal expectations are immense. The pressure to conform, to succeed, it's intense. The competition starts from a young age. Throw in a culture that often stigmatizes mental health issues, and you've got a recipe for disaster. It's a complex issue that needs more awareness and understanding. Here's the thing about isolation. It messes with your head. We're social creatures, hardwired for connection. When you rip that away, your brain goes haywire. Studies have shown that prolonged isolation can lead to depression, anxiety, even psychosis. It's like solitary confinement, but you're both the prisoner and the warden. Imagine the impact on young minds. Their brains are still developing, and they're missing out on crucial social interaction. They're not learning how to navigate the world, how to build relationships, how to cope with stress. It's like trying to learn to swim without ever getting in the water. You just sink. Voices from the shadows, personal stories, and paths to recovery. Let me tell you about Kenji. He was a bright kid, good grades, but the pressure to get into a top university got to him. The expectations were overwhelming, and he felt like he was constantly under a microscope. He started skipping school, then stopped leaving his room altogether. He became a hikikomori, isolating himself from the world outside. His parents were devastated. They tried everything, but Kenji refused to come out. They felt helpless, watching their son slip further away. His story isn't unique. There are millions of Kenjis out there, trapped in their own minds, feeling lost and alone. But there's hope. With the right support, recovery is possible. It starts with understanding and compassion. Therapy, medication, and support groups can help. These resources provide a lifeline for those struggling. But it takes time, patience and a whole lot of understanding. Recovery is a journey, not a destination. One of the biggest challenges is breaking through the stigma. Society often misunderstands mental health issues. Families often feel ashamed, like they failed. They need support too, to understand they're not alone. But the first step to recovery is acknowledging the problem and seeking help. It's a brave and necessary step. There's no shame in asking for help. It's a sign of strength and a crucial step towards healing. A global disconnect. Hikikomori in the digital age. Here's the kicker. This ain't just a Japan thing anymore. We're seeing hikikomori-like behavior popping up all over the world. The internet, for all its wonders, can also be a breeding ground for isolation. You can literally order anything you need online. Food, clothes, even companionship, of the digital kind. Economic uncertainty, social media pressure, and a global pandemic haven't exactly helped matters. We're more connected than ever, yet lonelier than ever. It's a paradox, man. And it's only going to get worse if we don't start taking this seriously. Rebuilding connections, a call for awareness and support. Look, we need to talk about this. We need to raise awareness about hikikomori and other forms of social withdrawal. We need to break down the stigma and create support systems for those who are struggling. This isn't just about the individuals affected, it's about the health of our society as a whole. To all the Kenjis out there, I see you. You're not alone. Reach out to someone. There is hope. And to everyone else, let's build a world where people don't feel like they have to disappear to be seen. Peace out. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more mind-blowing psychology videos.